Okay guys, let's go to lists. The lists section is where you can check Fastalis press release distribution lists and create your own custom lists, which is great. All these lists presented here will appear in the same layout and will be all selectable while sending the release. So you should have a good command of the lists section, like its content and structure. You can click on the plus sign on any of the list categories on the left side to open the lists found under them. When you click on the lists, you can see the publications based on their media type. This way it makes the things quicker for you to view the publications list under that list and who from that publication is or are listed there. For instance, when you choose business reporting and click on economy underneath, you can see the journalists who are in this list on the right. Okay, you see the custom lists you made right under My List section. So now obviously you want to know how you can create these lists, right? So let's see it then, how to create a list. While sending releases for a brand, instead of using the same lists all the time, you can create your own custom lists. When you click on the list management icon, you will see the brands you are authorized for on the left. The lists predefined for the brand of your choice will show up on the right section of the screen. If you wish to delete these lists, you need to click on the cross icon located on the right on the list. If you wish to manage or edit a list, you can click on the icon in front of the name of the list. In order to create a new list, you need to choose a brand that you are authorized for. The list will form right under the brand you choose, and it will show up only in that brand's releases. If you want your list to show up under all the brands, then you need to choose General to form a list. After your selection, type the name of the list on that new list section and click on Add. At the beginning, the right side of the opened up window will be blank. But as you select an item from the left, the names of the lists you select from the defined lists will start appearing on the right. You can have a look at these categories on the left and their subcategories. The ones you like, you can add on your list. For instance, when you click on the business reporting category here, choose economy lists underneath completely. And here underneath the economy lists, you can uncheck the lists you don't want in your custom list. You can see these unchecked lists on the right as strike-through texts. At the end of this operation, you will have added all the people, department, and office emails registered in the lists of your choice. You can take anyone off of the list if you don't want them there. The ones you take off by clicking the cross will turn gray. Or, if there is anyone not in the list but you want them there, you can search and find them in the advanced search located here. After the person is added in your list, the color will turn blue. One thing you need to pay attention to when adding people to your list is that the people are added together with their affiliated publication. In other words, if a person is working for both a magazine and a newspaper and you add this person to your list with this magazine affiliation by clicking on the box in front of the magazine name, then that person will be automatically removed from your list if his or her affiliation with the magazine ends. The most important feature the dynamic structure offers is that when you add another Fastalis list to a list you have created, any updates made by the Fastalis team to that list will be automatically reflected on your custom list, so your list stays up to date. For example, when a person or publication is added to a list you have added, these people and publications are automatically added to your list. The same is true when they are removed from the lists also. You're not forced to add sublists to your custom list. If you wish, you can also create a custom list that is formed of the people you have selected and which contains no sublist. When this person you have already added to the list leaves that job, he or she will be removed from your list automatically, but substituting new person doesn't get added to your list. Here is another reminder. A journalist can appear in your list as a couple of times because of the several sublists you added, but the system sends a release to the same journalist only one time, so no duplicate releases are sent, which is great. Okay, let's go to how to download a list. You can download the list you are viewing or the person, department, and the office contact information found under the list in Excel format by clicking on the Export to Excel icon found on the very top of the screen on the right. If you are downloading a list on your computer for the first time, your browser's pop-up security settings will show you a notification on the upper right side of the screen regarding whether to download it or not. To be able to download the lists, please choose Always Allow the Pop-ups from Facialist.com. After the setting, click on the Download button again. If no notification shows up and no downloading takes place, you need to go to the pop-up settings of your browser manually and say Allow the pop-ups from Facialist.com.